Hey YouTube, it's me again, and this is a new video called Social Media Response. I really like watching my fellow YouTuber, Tetsubo's channel, YouTubo. There's a new nick. Okay, so anyways, Tetsubo said, he also got it from somewhere else. He had these questions about why do you do these things, and what does it mean to you, and there are specific questions, and now I'm gonna answer them. So, question number one: what did you start blogging? Yeah. What did I start blogging? Well, I started blogging in '99, I think, or '98. First of all, it was like a mixture of online diary and my gaming log. What happened in my role-playing games, so I wrote it down, and I wrote down those sessions. And it was kind of a way to put those things out, and I remember all the guys from the group, they were following my blog, which made me feel special, and they were trashing it constantly, which made me feel even more special, and we got into online arguments about this and that, and that's how I generally started. How I started making YouTube videos, well, I didn't have as much time for my blog, and I saw other people making video blogs on YouTube, so I decided why shouldn't I make one? So I did, and here we go, here we are. The second question is, how do you choose what to share, opinions, experiences, etc.? Well, I choose probably from what is interesting to me. What would I find interesting, and also I can pick from experiences in my life. So we're talking about role-playing games, about martial arts, about science fiction conventions, about TV series and movies, and sometimes general experiences from my life and such. And sometimes I post questions on YouTube and nobody answers. So yeah, sometimes it just feels like, I'm standing at the edge of the cliff and I'm shouting away in the dark, waiting for something else but echo to resonate back to me. Here and there I get few replies, but, I'm not getting my hopes up. I know this is not a popular channel, so, yeah, but I'm doing it anyway, because I might make one little video that will help or inspire somebody. True story. I was watching this one guy's videos, and it inspired me to do things in my role-playing game, and I tried them out with my role-playing group, and they were awesome. So yeah, I think you can learn from those videos. Also, there is a project I kind of joined. It is called Nerd Fitness, and it also has the YouTube account, and it uses it heavily. So I learned from those. He said, could you do this clean smitch double rope twist breeze? And I'm just like, oh, I don't know what it is. Click the link. It's pull the thing up, pull the thing down thing. Yeah, so, here. And that's why I generally do those videos, and that's what I share. Hopefully some of it is useful. I know a lot of it is just, crap. Where do I draw the line? Question 3. Where do I draw the line? Well, I think lines should be drawn. For me, I'm saying this for me, not for anybody else. YouTube is, public, first of all, so I wouldn't like to post stuff that has serious content or adult content, things such as porn or graphic violence, or generally discussing things. And you can find a lot of those actually on YouTube too. But for porn, there's porn sites that function as same as YouTube, so you can put them there. So just kind of go put them there. Or violence and morbid. I'm not talking about horror movies. I'm talking about real life stuff. I don't understand people trying to push those things onto YouTube, because all humans are voyeuristic by nature, and sure, we like to see anything. It's like car crash. It's horrible, but you can't look away. But seriously, YouTube, I don't think that's a place for it, really, especially if they're kids. Kids are smart these days. They're just gonna, they're what, 6, 7, and they're just gonna, find those things, and it's gonna really affect them. So I advise caution with those. And I know I would never put my own porn or discriminating stuff that wise on YouTube, or I would never put my videos of graphic violence or morbidity. Not that I have any, or do I? Question number 4. Positive and negative responses. Wow, let me remember. There were like, 5 of them. The most positive was when my dad responded to one of my videos, saying that that was awesome and he really enjoyed it. And that's kind of, sucky by itself. The most negative is when I did a video about Croatian language, and from that kind of, there were some nationalist dickheads just posting stuff, and I don't really need the Nazi bullshit. I just wanted to say, this is Croatian language and it sounds like this, and they were just like, oh no, you're just, and then they would, oh no, there's from the history, and they were you just, and hate, not good. Okay, question number 5. Your opinion on the short-term effect of sharing on me. Therapeutic? I don't know. Why do I share? The effect of sharing on me. Sometimes it can be exhilarating just to talk to the camera, because I remember I'm talking to millions of people and they can see it. On the other hand, I know I'm just a guy talking to a camera, making a video that maybe 5 people will see. So I don't know. I mean, I like sharing. I like something. Sometimes, I make a video, put it online, and later on, if somebody says, what do you think about, I don't know, this movie? And I said, well, I did a review. I'm gonna, just click the link, and there you go. Ah, so you have an account? Wow, I didn't even see that. And they're just, general surprise, because here in Croatia, we didn't. From my experience, I don't know anybody else who's doing video blogging, so shame on me. Or that. Next question. What is the long-term effect of my video blogging? The long-term effect. Geez, I don't know. Somebody will find something useful and use it. Hopefully that's a long-term effect. And just on me, I don't know, I just like putting stuff on. So, I just like to add, and if people find it useful, awesome. Question number 7. Why do you think you share? I think I share because I am a people's person. I like to socialize. I like to interact. I like to voice my opinion. I like to, play around with my camera. I don't know, I just like doing those things. I always did. I have no problem with public speeches or, interacting with new people or stuff like that. I'm just, social, and I like doing those things. And the last question. Do you think the public space of internet has become the private archive for the younger generation? Wow. Well, I do. In a certain, manner. Yes, because a lot of new kids, I'm 33, and it makes me sound even older when I say a lot of young kids. I mean, I didn't have Google, I didn't have internet when I was young, in my, prime school, and secondary school. And when I was young, it was, the 90s, not everybody had internet, not everybody had a computer. And we definitely didn't hang, 24/7. There were, no those kind of things. So we went to libraries and such to find out, stuff. And today we live in an age where you can click anything. You want to find out, how does this work? How does that work? How can I build a car? I mean, literally, you can go on the internet, download stuff, editorial, which will explain to you what do you need, and how can you use all those parts to make a car, your own car that runs. And that's just awesome. And I think the internet is a very powerful educational tool. Hence my answer, just to put on things responsibly. Not because, we're going to expose children to that stuff that we put on. Because, also internet has a problem of overcrowding. Everybody is a prosumer, as somebody once mentioned. It's a producer and a consumer bound together. So everybody produces for consumption something, and everybody puts stuff on the internet. And it's just that huge amount of information clogged on the internet. I see there's a future job of internet explorers, and some kids are just going to grow up to be the net surfers, the keyboard cowboys, just like in Neuromancer. They're just going to plug in, and if you need something found, they're going to find it best. They're going to be special agents operating entirely through avatars on the internet, and that's kind of cool, because when I read it, it's science fiction, and who knows, in a couple of years, maybe a couple of months, it's going to be, maybe even now, it's reality. And that's just awesome. You can see the future happening. Hopefully it will be awesome and cool in a sense of Neuromancer or digital carbon, and it's not gonna be like The Walking Dead or Fallout. But we have to prepare for those things also. A bit of survivalism in me, so I'm always paranoid. Yeah, and those are the questions. If you want to comment, set the comments down below. If you don't want to comment, it's fine. Yeah, what do you think? I'm just gonna copy paste those questions later on down there, so you can answer those questions too, if you like. And if you're a video blogger from Croatia, I would like to hear or see your blog, whatever it's about. It could be about cooking, knitting, I don't know, anything. Just are there any more like me out there? I wonder.